Okay, so this is week 4 Monday, quarter 4, math 7, new unit on perimeter area, volume, surface area, assignment 15A. This is the two-sided. So we're looking at this part right here. It's going to be on surface area. So read the question, please.
Um, Find the area and perimeter of each shape. Show all steps leading to the answer. Leave answers exact. Do not estimate or approximate. Leave reticles in simplest form and answer in terms of pi when. Don't know what that says.
Area. So there are different shapes, correct? So we're going to write down all the shapes. There are rectangles, right? Squares, triangle, parallelograms, and what other shapes do we have? Trapezoids.
Height. Remember that today.
Kite is the same thing, but whatever. So kite. What else?
Square.
No, I already did that. Okay, so these are all the ones. Yes? You write this down in your notes. There we go. Oh, should I rewrite this part? This is taking too long. Parallelogram.
What does the first one say? Oh, rectangle. What about quad?
Quadrilateral is any four-sided shape. So it could be a rectangle, a square, a parallelogram, a trapezoid, or a kite. A quadrilateral includes all of those. First is area. Second one is perimeter. She didn't tell you what you got on the test yet?
No.
Okay, so you asked about quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral is any four-sided shape. So that includes rectangle, square, parallelogram, trapezoid, kite. Oh, one more. We forgot one more shape. Rhombus.
Um, okay.
Okay, write down all the things you know about how to find the area of a rectangle.
Um, I do like 180 degrees or 90. 90.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
How do you find the area of a rectangle? Area of a rectangle is just base times height. Base is right here, height is right there. That's it. I don't know what you're even talking about. You need to get with the program, dude. Square. Area of a square is just side times side. That's a side, that's a side. Triangle. This is important. Triangle area is 1/2 base times height. This right here is the base. Do you see the purple part right here? From here to here. The height is going to be that part right here. That's the height. Parallelogram is just base times height. Base is just the bottom part right here. Height is a little bit different because it's a slanted part right here. That's the height. Area of a trapezoid is 1/2 height base 1 plus base 2. This is base 1. That's base 2. And this part right here is the height.
okay.
Okay. To find the area of a kite, the easiest way that I can see doing this, because I don't really know how she showed you to do it, is if we just split it up. So it's two triangles. Do you see that? Two triangles. And you just find the area of the two triangles and you add it up. Okay? Because it's not as easy to find the area of a kite depending on like the shape of it. So I just find the triangle. Rhombus is just like a parallelogram. A parallelogram is like a rectangle, but pushed forward a little bit, right? A rhombus is like a square, but slanted a little bit. Here's your tangerine. So rhombus, base time height. This part's the base. This part is the height. Okay. Now perimeter is easy. Perimeter, is just the outside, right? So the perimeter for the rectangle is 2 base plus 2 height because there's 2 base and 2 height, right? Perimeter for a square, there are 4 sides, so there's 4 times s, right? Triangle. For the triangle, it's just let me side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. So side 1, 2 plus side 3. That's a triangle, okay? Parallelogram, same thing. 2 base plus 2. Well, actually, this one is not the same. Just kidding. It's 2 base plus 2L. The L here is a slant. It's kind of like the side right here. This, I shouldn't even call it L. I'm just going to say this part right here is L. Okay, it's the side. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's slanted. Okay. Trapezoid, base 1 plus base 2 plus the 2 sides. You see the 2 sides right there? Gotta find the measurement of that. Kite is just a 2 side plus the 2 other side. Okay? Rhombus is the same thing. 2 side 1 plus 2 side 2. Okay? Here is side 1. Here is side 2. Okay, so now that you have all of that there, we now can go ahead and find the actual area and perimeter, right? We just gonna do 5, you said? Yeah. Okay, that's not too hard.
I think we just want it as like a reminder.
You ready? Yeah. Okay. What shape is that? Parallelogram. To find the area, what's the area? What's the formula? So first identify what shape it is. Then you put the area. What's the area of parallelogram? Look at your notes. Okay, now let's go ahead and label.
Wait, 2 plus 2.
No, that's parallelogram, or that's perimeter. You want area. This right here is the base. What is the base going to be? It's that blue area thing right there. What is the measurement of that? 15 is this part. Okay, it's 15. Fine. 15, right? We got that. So I'm going to put 15 right here for base. But then I need height. Height is this the red part right here. How do I find height? That's a little bit more complicated, right? Because it's not given to me. So look at this triangle. Do you see this triangle right here? The Pythagorean theorem says a squared plus b squared equals c squared, okay? C squared is the longest side. Now, looking at this triangle right here, this is a right angle. Which one is the longest side?
Right.
No, what number? Give me the 2 letters that represent the longest side. Is it BC? Is it AB? Is it A, whatever it is? Like, what is the longest side? Just point to the triangle. Point to the side of the triangle that has the longest side. Just point it to me. There you go. That's 13, correct? So then, naturally, we know that 13 is going to be C. 13 squared, correct? The other 2, it doesn't matter. The other 2 are shorter sides. These 2 are the 2 short sides. And it doesn't matter which one's which, okay? So I'm just going to say 5 is A, and we're just call that B. Do you see that? So put 5 squared plus B squared equals 13 squared. We want to find B, correct? Okay, what is 5 squared?
5 squared is 25.
Good, what's 13 squared?
169.
How am I going to solve for B? Just square with it, but what do I need to do?
I need to
How do I do it? What's attached with the B on the left side? Yeah, but what else is attached to it?
20.
So I gotta get rid of the 25. How do I get rid of the 25? Good, subtract that. Which is what?
Um, 44.
Good. B squared equals 144. I don't want B squared, I want B. How do I get B by itself? What do I do? No, you don't divide it. That's 2 times B. If it's 2 times B, you divide it. How do you get rid of a square?
Um,
You write it down. X squared equals 9. To get rid of a square, opposite of a square is a square what? Square root. So to get rid of that square, you square root the left side, you square root the right side. Do you see what I'm doing right there? The square and the square root cancels. X is now by itself without the square because it's canceled. And what is a square root of 9? Do you see how that works? Okay, so what do I do with the square with the B? Good. What's the square root of 144?
12.
Good. Now you know that side is 12, correct? Now we can go back to the question. Height is now 12. What's 15 times 12?
Um, 15 times. Oh,
It's okay, take your time.
180.
Good. And 180, what? What's your unit? Squared. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. Now that I find the area, I need to find the perimeter, correct? All right, so to find the perimeter, you just need to add all the sides together. How many sides are there?
There's 4.
4 sides. We'll label the sides. Side 1 is AB, right? What's the second side?
8. EC.
Good. What's side 3? What's the last side? Good job. Now let's see if I have the measurement to all of them. AB is,
Maybe is 15
what's
inches.
BC?
13.
What's CD?
15.
What's DA? Good. Now add them together. You know that's going to give you 28 plus 28. And ta-da, there is your,
56.
there you go. You got it. Do you see that right there, how you got everything? Okay. You could have find the perimeter without even using the Pythagorean theorem for base, for B. You know what I mean? But for the area, you got to have B. Okay. All right. What shape is number 3? Oh, do we have a 2 there? We do. I'm skipping number 2. I'm going to number 3. I'll go back to 2.
Okay. That's a trapezoid.
Okay. I'm going to do this on a separate piece of paper or a separate sheet.
This is not gonna take a lot of work.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm glad that she didn't have make you guys do all of it because that would be really stupid because she didn't give you any formula.
Not like a lot of problem.
Nope. See, I don't even need the formula because I know how to just find it just by using math. You know what I mean? Eventually I hope you get to that point too. Okay. Let's take a look at this. All right, perimeter is going to be easy because you just find it, correct? Well, okay, so let's find the area. How do you find the area? Oh, this is a trapezoid, right? We established that. It's a trapezoid, so how do you find the area of a trapezoid? What's the formula?
One half is B1 plus B2.
Good. So let's go ahead and label everything. Now label. So first step is ID the shape, right? Step 2, formula. Step 3, label, right? Okay. What's this part right here? What is that called?
That's the um
It's either base 1, base 2, or height. Which one do you think that is? Good. Now label your base 1, base 2. Okay, now let's plug things in. 1/2 height, base 1 plus base 2. Which one am I missing?
base 1.
Base 1. So here, what do you think you're going to do to make this work?
I have to solve it.
That's great. How? Do you see this triangle right here?
Yeah.
Do you agree that this side right here, this triangle, is also 4? Because it's the same thing, right? But if I could figure out what this part is, then I could do base 1 is just mean 9 minus the question mark. Do you see that? Do you see that though? Okay, so let's try to solve this. So let's just put this triangle over here. Okay, this is 4, this is 5. I need the question mark, right? Right? So you need the Pythagorean theorem. Okay. Did she ever talk about the Pythagorean theorem with you guys? I don't think she ever did in her entire life.
Just like talk about shapes and stuff.
Well, that's kind of stupid. All right. So the Pythagorean theorem basically says okay, the sum, the square. Actually, let's just put it this way. Short side squared plus short side squared equal long side squared. Kind of like the inequality, triangle inequality theorem, right? Sort of like that. Okay, which one is a long side, you think, from this triangle?
Okay, so I think the long side is the bottom base 2.
Wait, point to the long side for me. We're not looking at that. I'm talking about this triangle right here. Which one is the long side of this triangle?
5 feet.
There. You also know that this one right here, the long side is always opposite of the right angle. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is 4 going to be? That's a short side, right? So 4 squared plus question mark squared equals 5 squared. It doesn't matter if you put 4 squared plus question mark squared or question mark squared plus 4 squared. It's the same thing. Okay. They're both short sides. Okay. Solve for the question mark. Go. I think I already did it with Naughty. I'm surprised she did this. Well, actually, I don't think she actually understood the complexity of this because she is expecting us to do something, but she hasn't taught you
I don't think
anything.
she could actually do the homework. If she gave herself the homework, she could not do it.
I don't know. I'm just like, at first I'm like, oh yay, there's only 5 questions today. But then it's like there's a bunch of stuff missing, so I'm like, great, it's gonna take forever.
3.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
So base 1 is equal to 6.
Good. This part is 3. 9 minus 3, base 1 is 6, correct? Okay, so let's plug everything in. So I'm going to erase this part here, put 6. Okay, so solve it. What is it? Oh, and of course she has, okay, never mind, I got it.
What?
Nothing. I thought she put it into a decimal, but she didn't.
Oh. Okay. I don't know.
It's new, so you're gonna feel not great, okay? Perimeter. How do you find the perimeter of a trapezoid? What's the formula?
Okay, so the formula is 1/2 and
No, that is not 1/2. That's area. Perimeter. How do you find the perimeter?
B1 plus B2
And?
plus 25.
No,
I can't tell what I wrote.
it's just all sides. B1 plus B2, side 1, side 2, right? What's B1?
B1 is base 1.
What's B2? You can have it over there, but I'm telling her, don't walk anywhere else with it.
B2, 2.
Good. This will be side 1, this is side 2. It's a side, right? So plus 4, plus 5. So it's just like if you're building a fence around it. Do you see this green line right here? It's just adding everything on the outside together. That's it. So let's figure it out. Here, one more. Do you want some ramen? I'm gonna make some ramen.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Maddie, I get ramen too.
Okay. And why don't you go and try the next one on your own?
Number 2.
Okay. Next one. Here we go. Okay, this is a weird shape. Do you see that? So to find the area of the weird looking blue shape right here, what is your plan? Because there's no formula to find this weird looking triangle. So you have to have a plan.
Well, I'm not sure what the missing side is, so I kind of just.
Okay, so look over here. Do you see the pink triangle? That's a big triangle, right? Is that weird blue triangle in the big pink triangle?
Yeah.
Now, do you see the smaller green triangle? If I take the area of the big pink triangle minus the area of the little triangle, would that then give me this weird shaped blue triangle?
Yeah.
Do you see that? Yes. So let's do that. We're going to find the area of that minus the area of that, which is going to give me the area of that. Do that. How do you find the area of this pink triangle? What is the base? We'll write down the formula first. Pink triangle, right? What's the base? Do you understand how I got 20? What's the height? Half of 20 is 10. Do you see how I'm doing this? So 80 millimeter squared. That is your area of that pink triangle. Green triangle, yes? If you redraw this green triangle, from here to here is what? Height stays the same, right? Area, 1/2 base times height. You see how this is an odd number right there? Don't use that. Use the half to the 8. What's half of 8? There you go. 4 times 15.
60.
Yep. That's your area, correct? To find the area of that weird blue one, didn't we say we're going to take the pink one? I want to minus the green one, right? That is your area. Perimeter is coming easy. You see the pink triangle right there? Just add all the sides together, and that is going to be your perimeter. So add it yourself. All right. So what shape is this? Remember the 3 things. Identify the shape. What is that? Okay, we did that. Step 2. Formula. Yeah, unfortunately with this one, you can't do that. Well, maybe. Um, um, you could do base times height. But it's gonna be kind of weird. The easiest thing to do, okay, we're gonna do base times height. It's gonna look a little weird. So here is gonna be your base. Okay, so what is the length of your base?
4, 8.
You see why it's 8? Okay, your height is from here to here. What's your height? Okay, so we're gonna do 12 times 8. What is it?
96.
Yeah, so here's the reason why it's 96, okay? But it looks kind of weird, right?
Mom, we have spicy sauce.
Just eat it without the spicy sauce. Do you see the orange triangle or yellow triangle? Do you see that there's 2 yellow triangle? There's one, and you can say that this one's an orange one, right?
Yeah.
But if I just pick, I mean, if I have the yellow triangle, then the orange one's exactly the same, correct?
Yeah.
So let's find the area of this triangle, okay? Now with this triangle, do you see how the base is from here to here? And what is that?
8.
Yeah. Height is from here to here. What's the height?
12.
It's not 12 because the orange yellow triangle is only the yellow triangle. It's just 6, right? If it's 12, it'll be the yellow plus the orange, correct? So to find the area of that, 1/2 base times height, correct? Half of 8 is 4. 4 times 6 is 24, correct?
Yeah.
I think I fucked this up. I don't think the first one's correct. That one looks wrong. Correct? So that's the area of the yellow, correct?
Yeah.
Well, isn't the orange area also going to be 24 millimeters squared? We just add the two together. So actually what I did here is wrong. This is not correct. So cross that out. You have to do it this way. So your formula is going to be yellow, area of yellow triangle plus area of orange triangle, correct? Which would be the area of the rhombus, right? So what's 24 plus 24? Isn't it 48? Okay, that's fine. If you're having this much difficulty with it, I don't think there's any way your other friends are going to be able to do that. Perimeter would be this pink line plus this pink line plus this pink line plus this pink line, right? That's a perimeter. Do I know what the pink line is? Can I figure out what the pink line is? By using what?
By using a formula
For what?
for the finger.
You're just bullshitting me now. No, it's more complicated than that. Look at the yellow triangle. Do you see how this pink line right here is the same thing as the side of this triangle? Do you see that? That pink line is at the short side or the long side of the Pythagorean theorem? Yeah. What are the two short sides? 4 is a short side, 4, so what's another short side? 4 is right here. What's the side right here? No. Do you not see that? 6? Which will give you the long side. Correct? 4 squared plus 6 squared equals the question mark square, which is the long side. Now solve for the long side.
$52.
Good. One of these is square root of 52. How many sides do we have here?
4.
So 4 square root 52, correct?
Okay.
And I don't think you can actually simplify. No, you can, I think. Okay, you can simplify square root of 52. So square root of 52. If break it down, it's 2 and 26, right? 2 and 13. Do you see how there's two 2's that can come out? So this is just 4 times 2 times square root of 13, right? Which is 8 square root of 13 millimeter. And that's your perimeter. Okay? This is why this is so hard for people to understand, is that she needs to teach a shit before she just give it to you guys. Fucking ridiculous. All right, number 5, yes? Oh, that's a fun one. That's good.
Just figure it out.
I'm like, we did take the same classes, right? Like, the class did tell us that all DT kids are gifted in a wide spectrum of subject. It's not synonymous to your specific subject. So therefore, you have to differentiate your instruction to accommodate to each individual student at their need. That is gifted. That's why being a GT teacher is so freaking difficult.
different. Even then, like, how many kids are just going to understand mathematics? Like, I don't care how.
Maybe this is a regular polygon. Regular means what?
Um, all sides are equal.
Yeah. How many sides are there?
We have 6.
What is it called?
Hexagon.
Hexagon equals 6 sides, right? The piano when I left. Good. All right. So I want you to go ahead and separate this and break this down. How many triangles can you break this into? 6, right? So if I find the area, so then after you did the identify the side, right? Second part is your formula. So you gotta come up with a plan, right? If I find the area of this pink triangle, do you see that? And how many are there?
There's 6.
Then I can find the area of the regular hexagon, correct?
Yeah.
That's my plan. Does that make sense? Okay, so now let's find the area of this one triangle, okay? So to find the area of this one triangle, what's the area of a triangle?
Okay, the area of a triangle is 1/2 b times 8.
What's B and H stand for?
Base times height.
Do I know what this base is right here? Don't know. Do I know what this height is right here?
Yeah.
What is it?
8.
Okay, so I have the height is 8, but I need to find the base, right? What else does it give me?
It also gives me the side.
Yeah, what is that?
12.
That's a, okay. Do you remember the Pythagorean theorem? With the Pythagorean theorem, can you apply it towards this little yellow triangle to find the bottom? Because isn't the bottom of this yellow triangle going to be this part right there? Yeah. So use the Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem, PT, is what? What's a Pythagorean theorem? No, it is going to be, okay, so a squared plus b squared equals c squared, right? A, B are shorter sides, C is the longest side. Which number is going to be your longest side of the yellow triangle? Good, 12 squared. Which one's going to be your shorter side? 8 squared plus B squared. Your B squared is going to be your question mark, right? I'm just about question mark. Don't put, this B is not the same thing as base, okay? All right, so solve it. What would you be if it wasn't for your mom? I'm just saying. Oh, okay, well, next time you should use ChatGPT then. Just figure that out yourself.
I do. Okay. It can be an. That's what it's here. I was like 100% accurate, or almost.
Should hurry it up. It's almost 9 o'clock. I help your other brother with the homework.
Square root of 80.
Okay, now you have the, you gotta reduce that, like simplify it. Like 2 times 40. Keep going.
I have 2 sets.
2 times 2 is what? 4. So you can take 4 out, correct? So this will be 4 square root 5. That's a question mark, right? So that this part right here is 4 square root 5, right? Isn't this base going to be 2 times 4 square root 5 because there's 2 of them?
Yeah.
So it's 8 square root 5 is your B, correct? Plug that in. Okay. 1/2 of 8 is 4.
Yeah.
8 times 4 is
8 times 4 is 22.
Okay, 32 square root of 5. That is the area of one pink triangle, correct? But don't we need to multiply that by 6 because there's 6 pink triangles? That's your area. You will practice this weekend. So if it's confusing right now, it's okay. Because you're going to be practicing it this weekend. Okay? That's on Friday.
Did you see my form?
You did good. Yeah, you did.
Toby said it.
Good.
Or for because yesterday you didn't have
Okay. Did you modify your form? Good. See? Now you're being compliant. Play the game. All right, we're done.
something big words like complaint.
You need to learn how to speak like words. All right, that concludes it.
Progress.